Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm on my way to Tassie. Excited, nervous, sort of all packed, ready to go. Well, that doesn't bode too well. I got lost just even trying to find the bloody car. Not found it yet, I went to the wrong place. Doesn't bode well for me finding my way around a mountain on Saturday. Seaplane just landing behind there. Awesome. Perfect timing. So just had a quick little shake-up run, check the legs out for the race tomorrow. Awesome, feeling good. Friday night commenced with the Welcome to Country by the traditional owners of the land, the Palawa people. Following that, got some fuel down me, some nice pizza, got some chips, and off to bed for a nice early start in the morning, 4:30, and a 6 o'clock race start. So the race was really split into 6 stages. So the first stage was from the start area next to the Cascades Brewery and pretty much straight up the mountain. Doing a good job. Yeah, it started off okay, probably about, I don't know, half an hour in. Actually wasn't feeling that great, found it really tough going. There was parts of it were fairly flat, but there was other parts where you just had big boulders to get over. But as you sort of moved further and further up, the views became better and better. As we got further to the top, it sort of flattened out a bit, so you could actually start running. Felt a bit better on that stage, and then we had the final hike up to the summit, the pinnacle, where there is the first aid station. Got pretty damn windy up that way. Made it to the top! But some awesome views across the whole city, so yeah, really nice. Stage 2. This was another 12k segment, really on top of the mountain, and we went down through into Myrtle Forest. There was a little bit of running on the road to start with, which was good, to stretch the legs out. But really, as the further we went on, we ended up in really some swamp and marshy land where we were probably running now maybe 3k over baseball size or even softball size rocks. So really hard going. Oh, proper ankle breakers. And then from the top, we then headed down into the Myrtle Forest, which was just stunning. So Myrtle Forest was like an ancient rainforest, sort of moss, deep dark trees. It's like you're heading into an enchanted forest. Awesome. Cool, so just through the second aid station. Feeling pretty good.
how far in? 24k, and I have been going for 3.5 hours. That last section was just brutal. There's hardly any running. Very hard. Okay, upwards and onwards out of the forest.
Stage 3, we left the aid station in Myrtle Forest through some pretty steep, tough climbs, but then there was a nice long down section, probably about 6 to 8k, all the way down to the other aid station. So that 12k wasn't too bad. I did manage to go over on my ankle a number of times.
Cool. Actually able to run a bit, which is good. Been downhill for probably about 6k. I think I've got another 4k downhill to go. Oh, shit. Went over on my ankle again. Yeah, this bit's definitely runnable. Just gotta watch out for the odd rock.
That was coming into about sort of the 30k mark, and yeah, feeling still pretty good up to that stage. Okay, leg 4. Now, for me, this was probably the toughest one. It was getting warm, and we left the aid station and headed straight up the hill. Probably the second biggest climb, but probably the steepest. Just seemed to go on forever.
Cool, look at that view. Where are we? There you go. 37.5k. I'm gonna get over that mountain yet. But that's the last big climb. Big climb. The rest are still biggish climbs. Not feeling too bad though. Just taking it easy.
And what a contrast. Once you got to the top, you were really scrambling across a ridge. I think it's called Tom Thumb's track. Really on a really narrow ledge. So you're scared of heights, yeah, don't look down. You're having to scramble up and over on a really narrow ledge. But some of the views stunning.
Cool. Made it to the top of the second climb. Feeling bloody tired now. 25k to go. Whoa. Whew. On this way. No. Shit. God, that was hard. Kept looking at my watch and GPS wasn't moving. Didn't seem to be getting anywhere. Whew. Even this downhill is pretty technical, isn't it? Wow, it's non-stop.
We came down into the sort of, I think it was the 5th aid station there, alongside a river, which was really nice and really great to see. I actually ran out of water on this section as well because we were out there for so long, so I was desperate to get to that aid station. Ran out with about 3k to go.
Cool, just been through the fourth aid station. Feeling good, refueled, lots of food, lots of water, and into the last 20k.
So the fifth leg, probably the best one of the lot in terms of being able to run. We ended up hitting a track called the Pipelines track, but to get to the Pipelines track it had another pillar of a climb, which was again just like that. Luckily I had my poles and it was just one of those grind it out, just keep moving.
54k on actual runnable track, which is good. Not running very fast. I think I'm averaging not better than I thought. No, it's about 6:30 per k because I'm rooted. So 14k to go. Hopefully it stays like this and we'll plod home. Oh, very nice waterfall. Oh, where are we? 57.5k. Let's keep moving.
Leg 6, the long way home. So even though the majority of leg 6 was downhill, they were steep downhills, and there was still some pretty sharp, short climbs in there, which towards the end of the race was just a bit of a killer.
Cool, on the last leg, 8k to go in the deep dark forest. Apparently most of this is downhill. Bloody hope so, because I'm over the ups. Back seeing Hobart again. Yeah, you're on the home stretch. Even if it is a sketchy downhill. Woo!
So sort of trying to push on. A couple of people coming up and passing me, having a nice chat. One of them was Reedy from Bondi Rescue, which was good. I had a good chat with him on the way in. And then, yeah, all the way to plodding home for that finish.
Wow, that was both brutal and epic. Each stage was honestly like going to a different country. You were sort of stage 1, the big mountain climb right to the top to the exposed peaks out in the wind. Stage 2 along the sort of the plateau through the swamplands down into the enchanted forest. Stage 3 coming out from that forest and then the nice downhills through the woodlands. Stage 4, oh man, that was a killer. Real tough climb. And then scrambling over the rocks on the top of the peak. Sort of watching your steps as you go round. Down through into the river and coming along and heading into stage 5, which was the nice rolling pipeline track where you could actually just get a bit of running in. And then the final section, the rolling your way home. The nice views of Hobart. And then coming into that awesome finish. Wow, what a race. Big thanks to the volunteers and to all the organisers. Such an awesome race. And you never know, maybe back again next year. Catch you later. Thanks.